how is Lenovo utilizing the big data analytics to better its after-sales services?
Okay, so in Lenovo we have different channels. The first one is the voice channels, and we have email channels. Now, voice channels being the more interactions being captured, we get at least 90% of our interactions happening through voice. So, which means we get a lot of knowledge from customers over the voice. We can understand what is customer need and what is customer is looking for as well. Now, big data, how it has helped us, we would be able to understand using certain engine, which is artificial intelligence. We tune the engines to understand what would be the after sales requirement. Okay, so certain criteria have been built in our system, and these mechanism helps us to trigger what, okay, is this a customer requires an after sales or this customer doesn't want it. Those validation happens at the system level, and we're able to find out rightly who needs an after sales service.
How does the software or the system differentiates between what the customer requires and what the customer needs?
Okay, so customer may not understand end to end of what he needs, right? But being at Lenovo, the technical team, and the system has been built by the technical team, understands what is customer need of the hour to resolve the issue or even for post sales. The system has been built not based on customer issue but customer need.
Is the analysis being done of this, all the data which you have via yourselves, or there is a special software in place for the same?
We do have a special software for, we have a customized built traditional software which is doing a speech analytics for us. This is in the phase 1. Phase 2, we are also trying to integrate our transcripts as well, which means our emails and chat as well. So currently we have a customized version based on our business requirement and business plan.
So we will see AI and data analytics being done in the email sectors as well.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So has Lenovo partnered with someone specific for this data analytics, or is it like an internal thing they are doing?
We are using the speech analytics from NICE. So the NICE analytics is being used by us.
So this NICE software or the service you are using, is this being used by other customer care sectors as well, or this is the first time we are seeing this in the customer care section?
This is being used by others, but not in the space where we are. In the IT, this NICE, Lenovo is the only one to use that NICE speech analytics.
They have used this in the airline industries and different other industries, but not specifically on the IT industry.
Okay, for big data analytics, you need a lot of data. So what information is being decoded to study the behavior of the customer, and how does it help you provide better customer service or support to the customer?
Okay, so the first one, the data which we collect is the voice recording itself, right? And the system is built to decode or divide the voice into different segments. The first one is being the emotion. For every call, we have trained the system how to detect an emotion. For example, the decibels. If the customer has a standard voice, and if he raises a voice or if he lowers a voice, that is actually negative emotion. So we train the system what is emotional negative emotions. We also train the system, can you help us find us the best practices? So let's say we have 100 agents and 60 agents are able to finish a call in 15 minutes or able to solve a call in 15 minutes, while the rest of the 25% is taking, let's say, more than 15 minutes. We would be able to study the behavior of the agents. We would be able to study the customer's agents' behavior as well. So we try to move this best practices to the rest of the bottom quartile as well. So this helps us to improve customer experience and our employee performance as well.
So this brings me to the privacy questions of this data analytics. How long do you keep this data with you, and is it encrypted or non-encrypted? Where do you keep it? That kind of stuff.
It is on a corporate network. It is a pretty stable and it's on a reliable network which is hosted in our local servers. We do not host it anywhere else, and it is in a pretty much secured premises, and we only save the calls, as I said. And except few of our Lenovo internal people, no one has access to the tool as well. Only the heads of the business have access to this tool. The people who work for this tool will help us in data crunching, but the access to the tool is only with the Lenovo management team.
This software is being developed by you guys, or is it being, it's available in the market and you just have to have,
Okay.
partner with them?
So we always have a base version from every vendor. For example, as he mentioned that we have NICE as a partner. So we partnered with NICE to have a customized version for us because we have a different business plan and we have a different business case. Our business is totally different. So we have partnered with them and we have collaboratively come up with a solution that helps our business.
The other question I want to ask is, how do you train the customer representatives you have based on the data you have?
Okay, so we do have, this is a proactive or a reactive approach, right? In the reactive approach, we crunch all the data that we get it, which allows us to take a better business decision, also corrective actions. Now the corrective action also is a feedback to the training team and a quality team. So they go ahead and evaluate what is the impact, and they also include this in the training modules. The training modules is a part of all the training curriculums that they have it, and that's the way that the CS, the customer representatives are getting trained on this. So it's a loop. It's a complete loop feedback that goes right from management to the agents level.